Melody, 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 magita, melody, chelete, 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 mukota, chelete, Maluti, chelete, melody, araditava Maluti, chelete.
And we back at it. It's your boy VICE. Welcome to it. This is the Maluti podcast. I have no idea what episode we are on. Does anyone know?
No. Hey, yo, we back, y'all. Back with another one.
Yeah.
Back with the uniform.
Another one.
Yeah. Yeah, Renale Ausi Spoko, as always.
Matambo.
I got
in the building.
I hate that name, Shem.
I got your boy Melito in the
Hey,
house.
yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. What happening?
It's mainly his fault that the podcast was not out, because at the end of the day, you know, I can't do the podcast by myself. I am working on something, but that's a story for another day. Either way, we have something for you today. If we can get into the thick of things, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As always, I'm just gonna go around again. Renale Ausi Spoko.
Hey.
Renale Melito on my left.
Hey, yo. What happening?
Yeah, and of course me, I'm the VICE. Kena Vice, one of my kene. So yeah, again, apologies for taking so long to come back, guys. Life happens. So yeah, but hopefully we can get back into the thick of things. Just to start it over, just to give a bit of an update, Nyana. Yes, me and Deeps definitely have something out if you want it. That's Didi Sam Sam, featuring Vice. And then the S's on Didi Sam Sam are spelled with the $sign.
Money.
Yeah.
Yes.
The song is called Club Party. That's available on all streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. And then we have, of course, Maluti. Yeah, Melito. If you want
Maluti.
If you want to find Mel, it's M, and then it's the 3 is the E, okay? The 3 is the E, and then it's double L, and then FS, okay? From the Free State. So Mel FS.
Like
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mel FS.
Yeah, it's Mel FS. So
like that.
yeah, so you can find Maluti there. But to be honest with you guys, all that is nothing. You can listen to that to just get familiar with Ditulwana, what we do over here in terms of the music wise. Because truly what we got coming next, it will truly, I believe, blow everyone's minds, because it's gonna be quite explosive. Okay, something's up with my mic.
Jeez. Technical problems.
Hey, yo.
It's been a while, guys. We're trying to get back into the swing of things.
Rusty.
Hey, very rusty. Very,
Dusty.
very, very rusty. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. We got something very, very special coming through. Didi Samsung shot a whole music video, so it's gonna be something very special. If you someone that likes authentic stuff, that likes artists that will tell you more just about who they are, but carry the story of their people, within the music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like finally you guys are gonna be introduced to Didi Sam the proper way, all of us here have heard the song. Mel, what do you think the song might do for us, bro? Do you have faith?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
It depends on how they
Reception.
receive the song. But if Olumsutu automatically is gonna love the song.
Yeah.
If you don't understand Sutu, then it might be a little bit tricky for you to understand, because she goes deeper and
Yeah.
Yeah, the song is
Sotho
written
language.
in pure
So it
Sesotho.
might be a little bit tricky for you if you don't understand. But if you're South African, you don't understand Sesotho, that's your problem.
At this point. At this point, that's on you. Miss Ausi spoke.
I don't know. No, you never ask an artist kapina high. You know.
They're on the pedestal.
But I do have hope. I love the song, honestly, for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I hope everybody else loves it too, but I love the song.
Okay.
How we can't Sekoto. Just, in fact, being brown, because that's what the whole song is about. It
Yeah.
doesn't go specifically into just being Mosoto,
Yeah.
just being a brown person, a black person.
Yeah.
Then yeah. It's just a matter of understanding. Translate.
Yeah.
What's what it
Yeah, the Americans are gonna be confused. Like, wait, is she Mexican or brown people? Like, no, guys. Like
Black.
us in Africa, you know, we call ourselves brown, black, either way. You know what I'm saying? Just so that's clear. Anyways, let's get into it. It's been crazy, Mel. You were out the country. Lucky for you. You've been back for a while. I'm sure what we live with.
I'm a
Yeah,
him
it's
him.
a
Or,
mess.
it's not.
It's a mess.
The country's not country.
No. It's
Obviously, the big thing that took over CEO was the whole xenophobic thing. Well, the claim that South Africa is xenophobic.
Of course.
I honestly, before anything else, this whole, it feels like a campaign. You know, that's why to me it looks like propaganda. Because even the way everyone was activated as soon as this whole thing, Yabo Pakela, March on March, who's the other guy?
Ngizwe.
Ngizwe and all these guys. Like when that popped off, immediately it felt like suddenly Africa united in one voice. Suddenly this was a cause big enough for them to actually shout foul, you know, which confused me a bit because, I mean, you guys are a testament, and our viewers as well that have been watching this podcast will know that we actually do keep up with what happens in Africa. So the very fact that, like, I mean, in South Africa, it's always been coined as xenophobic, but really, we have a porous border that the ANC has allowed to be open. They have shown in more than one way that they are in favor of just, overwhelming the system with like unskilled labor, which of course, the elites, the whites, then will take advantage of, basically offering these people slave labor, like that's the only way I could describe it. And then you have everyone else looking from the outside when South Africans start complaining about this, because whichever way you look at it, it does leave us at a disadvantage. We have uncles now that are becoming uncles way too early. Tola, 37-year-old. This guy is pretty good with his hands, we don't have a lot of highly educated people, but like these people are pretty good with their hands. They can't even get construction works anymore, stuff like that. Like to ignore that when you bring in this unskilled labor that's willing to work for half the price and sometimes even less than that, which is why we call it slave labor. It does price out the South Africans. Same with the spaza shops, which is an even, we are actually implicated in that one as South Africans for allowing such a thing to happen.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that one, I think, on the last topic, because we got to touch on that. But basically, whichever way you look at it, you can, if you are a fair person, you can clearly tell that this does not leave South Africans in a positive light, in a position where they can thrive in their own economy, So what really hit me hard was just the, oh boy, this mic is gonna make me lose my mind. Are we back? Yeah. Okay. I had to hit it like TVC Tsahan. The thing that struck me hard was seeing the other side. People that are looking from outside, having this huge judgment of them just looking and seeing like, I think the one authentic video that I can confirm that is a bit brutal is this. Oh man, they're gonna kill me for saying it's a bit brutal. I'm just saying, in Africa we've seen worse things happen. Is this guy? I think he's getting chased around by Mtola Koning, and This guy just hits him with a bunch of punches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they really give it to him. But these claims that these marches have resulted in foreigners getting murdered and all this, like I can't confirm any of that because I can't see any of these things that they're talking about. Every time I see a video that's being promoted, Boma Ghana, Boma Nigeria, Boma Kenya, it's like fake. It's like, it's like,
people
can
are
these
working
people
with
not
police.
see? Yeah,
so how
I'm
are they just
like,
murdering people in there on?
some of the videos coming out, you can clearly see like this isn't even South Africa. Like, why are these people? That's why I'm saying it feels like a coordinated propaganda campaign that suddenly Africans care, I guess. But like, you know what I'm saying? And what really, of course, I have to say disgusted me is the way the Ghanaian government responded to this. It's been very surprising because we don't know that. We don't even be complaining about Ghanaians like that in the country. But the way they responded to the whole thing, it really showed a weird bias because prior to all this, they had just had marches. They had there are people over there in the streets holding up placards talking about Nigerians must go. So it just came off very hypocritical in a way. Like I just didn't understand why they coming out like, yo, we are just so inhuman, what. And then they're saying that like, yo, the people that they repatriated were all legal, which again, not true. But we actually have a system whereby before these people leave, we know who was verified and who was actually having the right papers and all that. By the time these people left, our government told us that these people were not, didn't have the proper papers to be in the country, which is majority of the cases. You know what I'm saying? So it just came off very, very weird for me. I think it's propaganda. If you believe South Africans are xenophobic, I feel like you're falling for the propaganda. I don't know who's initiating this. I think it might be the big I country, Waitola, the big I country. Yeah, the one that's doing the jinyenges and stuff, I think because we called them out, they've been, because they did say something, I saw that, like, South Africa hypocritical while they are doing this and this. I'm like, shut up. Like, an apartheid state is not going to tell us that we are handling whatever, however. We don't have time for an apartheid state to tell us that. But yeah, enough of me yapping about this. Let's start with you, Mel. Like, what's your take on this whole thing, bruh? Like,
well, the bottom line is before I go anywhere, any undocumented immigrants or migrants, whatever you call them, in South
it's just illegal foreigners. I don't know why they want to put funny names to it.
Whether you are pink, you are black, you are brown, you are yellow, you are purple, you must just leave. If you don't have the proper papers to be here, my sister, my brother, I'm sorry. You must just leave. And if you're going to go out of the country, and then when you get to your country and you start talking nonsense about us, don't come back. Don't try to come back afterwards. Because we are busy watching you. So, with that being said, we only want documented. For an example, so when we go overseas, some of us, not majority of us.
Apparently, as South Africans, we don't travel, boy.
We do travel.
They say, no, you hear how I'm saying travel. That's what they keep saying. You guys do not travel.
Because we don't go to their dodgy corners where they hang out and stuff. That's why they don't see us. We do proper stuff. We go get our visa from the US Embassy. When you get there, they ask you, my brother, where are you going? Do you know where you're going? Are you gonna maintain yourself? We're gonna call them. Of course they're gonna call them. Don't think that you're just gonna go for an interview.
And they ask you that because our close said the hospitals are born. Which one have complain committed the biggest crime ever.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to have your medical whatever insurance and stuff to go there. So I'm just trying to paint a clear picture of how we South Africans leave the country, You go get your papers in order. they approved, and then they tell you, okay, your visa's been approved. You collect your visa and stuff. Then you can start traveling. Even if you have your papers in order, when you get there, immigration, when you get to the US, it's gonna call you aside. Where is your paper? You need to travel with your paperwork. You know, you need to travel with them original paperwork. So like, okay, I'm employed, or I'm going to do whatever you're going to do. But in my case, it's employment. So employment, your paperworks, they're gonna, if they don't trust you, they're gonna still call the company that employs that have employed you, and then say, hey, do you know Sbanban? Do you know this guy? He claims he's from South. He's coming to work. Do you know him? Okay, all right, okay, cool. Then you will be on your way. You don't just enter someone's country.
Do you think more by ba follow after like who ba kenang legally ba follow be follow up ba check if mutho velo kene da for dating or for employment for whatever? Do you think
you mean baba in time?
Oh, na South Africa man.
Do we check?
The follow up just like, you know, they where
I don't
they
think
actually
so.
do follow up. What you said you came to the country to do, you're actually doing.
I could confidently say we have offices that are supposed to do that, but it's definitely not happening.
Makes
and
sense.
It's literally, again,
Yeah.
all roads lead back to ANC.
Yep.
Happy with the problem, especially with people that are entering South Africa through the borders, like on land. Like, it's hard for, like, they have to get their people. You can't just tell them to go to Home Affairs. Home Affairs is inland. You must have Home Affairs at the border gate to sort out their issues. If their stuff is not sorted there, they must go back. So you're allowing them to come. Do you think they're going to go to Home Affairs the following day? They're not going to go there. I don't think they go. No, they won't. So the propaganda of these Africans, especially Nigerians and Ghanaians, I saw Kenyans were starting to be part of it a little bit.
They're gonna regret it in a couple of years.
Just wait. Just wait. Some of them trying to be smart. And
just
like,
wait. It's gonna happen to them. It's gonna happen.
I'm like, oh, not my Kenyan brothers. You know, I have so many friends in Kenya. I'm like, oh, not my Kenyan brother. That means now I can't go to Kenya because they will say that I'm xenophobic. All South Africans are xenophobic. So, especially... the main problem here is Nigerians and Ghanaians. Yeah, we do get some Zimbabweans there and there.
Zimbabweans are definitely a problem, bro.
They are a problem, but they are not a problem like okay, we have different problems like from Nigeria to compare to Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
Zimbabweans, we know what they come here for, you know. Mainly it's because of we complain about the cheap labor they're taking and all of that. Nigerians, their problem is the drugs, human trafficking. It's a lot from Nigerians that we are.
You know why
about.
I highlight Zimbabweans are a problem? Because Zimbabweans see themselves as South Africans. They are already trying to not trying, they are getting into our institutions. Like you find a lot of them in our schools now. And also to Zimbabwean. That's a reality for some people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In this country.
And
when we have qualified teachers in this country and our constitution tells us that as long as there's a South African to do the job, it's illegal to actually hire a foreigner. But they do it anyways.
Yeah,
this is why I'm saying, and with them, they want to get into politics. They're like the Somalis. The Somalis are even worse because they don't even think they're black. Right? They'll tell you straight up that they're not black. But ANC is already running a couple of Muslims. I saw a Muslim guy as part of their whole thing. Yeah, again, nothing against Muslims, but me as a South African, I know for a fact that I could never be able to do anything like that in a Muslim country. They wouldn't allow you. How is it that we are allowing these people who do not assimilate into South Africa? They do not assimilate. Even when they have the right papers, they do not want to be a part of this. They want to take from this. You know what I'm saying? So people like this, I feel like they're even more dangerous. Because, like, yes, the Nigerians will do their drug. They do that everywhere, UK, wherever. You know, everyone knows their problem. The thing about these ones is that they truly believe that the country is theirs. They have friends. They are friends with. There's one that had a whole meeting with the Muslims and stuff. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Who has meetings with local tuck shop owners that are South African? Because those exist too. Who has meetings with like the guys that are gonna be checking whether our schools, like, is everything still going properly? Is everyone that's being hired to fix the roads still South African? Like, there is no such thing in this country, and it's literally on purpose. You know?
Yeah. I hear
it's
your
a
point.
problem, bruh.
Before I pass it out to Deeps, I would say the Somalians
and the Ethiopians,
the Ethiopians.
These Arab people, the Arabs do not
and the
view them.
Pakistanis as well.
They just do not view themselves
feel
as
like
black.
they are very entitled in South Africa.
They think they are superior to black people. These are people that I truly believe, like, y'all can slander me, whatever. They truly believe that they could replace us.
Yeah.
You know, and ANC is good with that, apparently. If you see how they're letting it all happen, kids were killed. This guy, Ramaphosa, comes through. He's like, instead of closing, he's like, yeah, we should register them. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But sorry for disturbing you. Like, this topic, it really, yandaya. Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, it's fine. It
It
all gets everyone upset, I guess. And when you look at the economy of South Africa, where it's going now, with these illegal foreigners doing whatever they want in their country, and like simple South Africans that don't have a say. Well, we have to fight for everything. Our government is just there to I don't know what they're doing. I wouldn't say they just there to watch us live. I don't know what they're doing. So I don't want to speak on the ANC part, because at some point you realize, okay, this is disgusting, and it's things that have been done purposely because they are benefiting some of the people, but not to go deeper into this. Didi Samsung, and let me give you a chance when I would say your 2 cents, because now if I can start talking here,
both of us will never finish.
I'll never stop.
It's a disgusting thing that the ANC has left us in. How's you spoke?
Yeah, I mean, you already said like a mouthful, so I honestly just support whatever we're doing. Nakere, let them talk if they want to talk. This is our country. Ke rona re experiencing all the things they experiencing, lack of mesebetsi, people can't even. The other thing that I hate is the fact that. Let me calm down. I hate that we're still supporting the tax shop. I get behind no tamai. And there's nothing. There's nothing. We're not doing anything about it.
I want to leave that topic for the. We can go to it the next. Since you've started it, because I believe it has a lot to do with patriotism, which is something that South Africans just simply don't have.
Hey, but yeah, man, I support what they're doing. I am 100% with them. I don't care. They're not supposed to be here. Haona motho a tloang mona aya Nigeria, haona motho a tloang mona aya Zimbabwe illegally. Ke hopola ke bona this video online after the whole thing, after the 30th. And the March on March, but South Africans Mozambique, and then they were chased out. I think it's 2 videos of the
with the ladies, ne?
Yeah, it was so sad to watch. Whatever they're doing, it will benefit the country alone. It will benefit the tourism industry. But you're still chasing them out. Legal. While majority alone it's South Africa money. And I really do not understand why re sa kgone ho call batho be leng hore ba wrong empa re focus on people who are actually fighting for their land. Ke bona re tlameleng re ba nete ka dintho. I don't care hore mang o reng ho etsahala eng. We stand on our business. We stand on the thing re etsang. Ha ba hambe. Zayang guys, it's cool. Re sharp. If you feel hore ha le sala le tsamaya re tlo sala re sotle re feng opportunity ya o sotle re feng monyetla re sotle he o sharp. It's cool. Whatever they say, let them say. Hore na ba re bena from where it's good. Re tlo khona ho ikemela. It's not like ntse re le hloka we can't survive without y'all. We can.
And we will.
Le bakile mferefere fela mona na city tsa rona di kgameile ho nkga dintho tse sena se strateng se ka reng jwala ha re clean because of people who don't know hore motho o renta shop wa ipatala o etsang.
Yo, I flew over Lagos. I was not impressed.
Dude, these people don't
I
even
was
pay
not
tax. Mara
impressed.
ke bona ba ntse marata. Government a shame on the government. Shame. We don't even have a government at this point. Ha rena yona. They just there eating state things. That's the only thing about yetsa. Ba itjella mafa fela. That's the only thing about yetsa. The hospitals tsa rona ha di kept shapo, di re hloka bo dipidisi, ba focus on dintho tse re sa di tsebe. Even Ramaphosa is president of South Africa. Ke president ya other countries. Yeah. Rona as president ya rona nna ke mo rejectile khala hampe. He's just there cupcaking away.
Yeah.
Useless president. Nna ne ke le mogadi ene ke tlo ba so ashamed to even call him. Next time to mo bitsa my dad in public. O tlo bola.
That's a little different because, like experience and the benefits, yo.
That's the only
So for me, what's sad about this whole thing is that I truly believe that if you take any of these Africans that are claiming that we are xenophobic, right, and you measure how they treat black people in their country. And how South Africans treat black people here. I truly believe that, you will come out with some really, really interesting results, The thing that's sad about this whole thing is South Africans have, I truly believe, or we have shown time and time again that we do not hate our fellow black Africans. This is a ridiculous thing. We are being pushed to the limit. And the other thing is, if these black Africans want to complain so much and say that they're adding to the country and whatnot, they don't stand in solidarity with us. Because they are actually disturbing our fight against the white people. If you believe there's such a fight happening. We can't get wages to go high here because when we're doing our marches, Zuma must go. You can name them, the university protests that
Fees
always
must fall.
happen. Thank you. The regular local protests where people are forever fighting for
Metsi,
Mtlakase, land to just build in some cases.
Roads.
Do you see any of these Nigerians, Malawians standing with us?
I have never seen one person
so
march in
this
a
is
foreign
where
national.
it becomes very, very weird that somehow we are being made the villains in our own country with people that do not fight the same fight that we do when we're trying to take the country forward. So this case that these foreigners are here to add value, the shops don't pay tax, and these guys pay directly to the politicians. We don't see that money. Their people are benefiting because they're able to send money back home and all this stuff. So you take just simply that part of the economy that they are busy with, and you will easily find this is the money that they are getting from black people in the townships. And you can't look away from that because it's just happening in front of you. It's logically happening. And the only thing that's frustrating, I think, is what we should get into after this topic. Anyone else want to just close it off?
What's up, Bamborelang?
Yeah.
Bamborela hore they wanna claim brotherhood
Yeah.
only when the benefits stop.
It's the
Mara
fakest
ha re
thing
fa- ha
ever.
re di lwanela di benefits tsena, they nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere. And they do that in America too. You'll never see
Everywhere.
them at the Black Lives Matter
Hypocrites.
rallies. Like it's
Hypocrites.
white people and black Americans fighting the government over there. You won't see no Haitians there. You won't see, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you'll see here and there, but like when you really think about
And
how many of these
also
people
shout
are
out to
there.
the other foreign nationals belong hore they're actually speaking, but they're calling their own people out because there's a lot belong hore hore ba ya hlaha, who are actually saying there's this other guy, ke reverend, I think, one more South Africa. Ever since I've been here, I've never seen a Nigerian do anything good.
Yeah.
All of them, they sell drugs, they traffic women, they just do weird things. Their job, they low key selling drugs.
Come on. You go to Pretoria,
France.
it's a saloon in front of another saloon on top of
Yeah,
another
right.
saloon. And you're telling me that somehow this makes
But it's
sense
a
for you.
chelete.
This makes sense for you. This whole thing makes sense for you. Again, like, it's so clear that our government is implicit in
And
this.
the other thing is, this thing that's about here in our country, they will never dare to do them in their own country.
That's the
because
thing.
they know their own governments are ruthless.
Yeah.
Savage.
And they will take them out of here, you know.
And this government works really well for you if you are in the middle class, eh? Very, very well for you. Anyways,
Yeah.
but
Let's just
because
leave
this
it.
next
It's too
one still
frustrating.
involves this, but this time we are pointing the guns at us. Because Bagao Super Mnoana or Tlamlo
3 is looking back.
Amararo ashebile wena hape. So let's be what South Africans do. Let's do some introspection, right? So this isn't something I could say I just originally came to the conclusion with. I have to give a huge shout out to King Setso. I don't know if you are South African and you don't know King Setso, like I don't know where you're getting some of your political stuff from, but this is a very consistent guy. I don't always agree with him because black communists in Africa are very, yeah, man, it's a tough one to just fully go along with, because some of the stuff that they propose, yeah, man, it's missing some realistic stuff about it. But I'll say this though, like for the most part, he is very important. I believe not just to me, but to a lot of people in just understanding some of the happenings. And he brought up something called patriotism, right? Like me, I've always had my own understanding of what patriotism is. I truly believe I practice it. You see it in the music I listen to, the clothes I dress, the topics I talk about. Like I'm truly about not just South Africa, but like just even my tribe. Like I go really deep into just exploring and truly appreciating that part of who I am, you know. And when it comes to patriotism, one thing that King Setso made me realize is simply that, like, this is just not taught in schools. This is a concept that is actually foreign to South Africans. A lot of South Africans don't necessarily understand that it's actually to your detriment to support an Ethiopian shop, a Somalian shop. You should actually be willing to go broke or budget a bit better or go to town to get your things. Now, this sounds ridiculous to a broke South African, but one example that he made that I really liked was, and I believe every South African will actually agree with you with this, if they are honest people. You will never go to Somalia and open a shop and have Somalians come to buy there. Like it's just not going to happen. Now, that's if you even allowed by government standards to do such a thing.
Which you are not allowed.
You know, I don't know the laws over there, but
You are not allowed.
I doubt, because these people run their countries to benefit their people, not specifically even the whole country. They will narrow it down to their specific tribe in that country. You know, that's how they operate. So the fact that you then allow people with that type of mindset to come to your country and you call them your friend, it's ridiculous. You look at their history, just the Somalians alone, right? You look at their history. There was a huge population of Bantu Somalis in Somalia, right? And most of them got jinyenyet. in case you don't know. You know what I'm saying? They got jinyanget. By who? By the other Somalians who, believe it or not, are also as black as them, even
They
in
just don't see
appearance.
themselves like
You know,
that.
yeah, they're like, we are superior to you because we have the Arab gene or whatever is influencing these people to act that way. And they come here and they price out whoever is in the hood. And then you have the local hood guy coming to you when you tell them that, like, yo, ga khabatheya he on some, like, yeah, but lona le rekisa ha eyo. And that, the fact that you asking that shows that you don't understand what patriotism is. Like, it fell like that. And it took King Said So really laying it down, like, for me that way, for me to understand that, like, oh yeah, like, I may get the concept, I may understand it. I mean, I avoid, you know, those shops, like, by all means. I avoid them, like, you know what I'm saying, unless I don't have a choice type of thing, because sometimes you'll find yourself in a neighborhood where, like, it's just them. You can't even find one South African selling over here. And again, we all know it's not because they are hardworking or they are entrepreneurial. No, they literally not only price you out, but Renaldi Toriza kind of was the guy that got kidnapped. Because once we say his name, people at home will know what exactly. But we have tuck shop mafias over here that will literally either kidnap you or kill you. You know, if you know the story of this guy, you know, he was warned first by a South African. Of course, they know how to use our people. You know, it's the same way that these huge businessmen that are owning all types of stuff will send, you know, a Zulu Nkabi guy that has nothing to go kill their rivals. Like, whenever the blood has to be spilled, it's got to be us. And then you wonder why things can't go right. We are African. We are not just African. We are South Africans. When I tell you that our ancestors are looking at this, you should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're one of these Christians that just are just like, but this has consequences on the land as we spill so much blood on it, brother against brother, fighting. I mean, even these Ethiopians will hire our guys to kill their guy. It's really weird. But yes, Ausispoko.
Yeah, the name of the guy is Mazuk Bega.
Yes.
From Fosloras.
Yes.
27-year-old.
Yes. Yep. And if it wasn't for political parties such as the one, him and Mashaba, Action SA,
baby.
which they basically came there. I think March and March also joined in later on, and they shut it down. They shut down Fosloras, you know, and to show that, like, if we had patriotism, this wouldn't even be happening. Because the businesses are shut off, these guys want their money. They are selfish. They're that's the only way you'll get them, by not supporting them. But as soon as that happened, they released them. But many people have confirmed that, like, it's not the same guy. You know, it's just not the same guy anymore, because
it can't be.
Yeah, it's a dramatizing thing. That's what South Africans are dealing with. And then,
you know how long it took for him to even come out and actually explain the whole time.
Yeah, man,
it was hard.
It's I'm surprised he even did.
Dude,
it's you have to understand when you support you know, leaders that are saying that, like, yo, we should just let everyone in. No African is a foreigner in Africa. You know, all these crazy wild statements that leave South Africans, regular South Africans, literally at the bottom of the whole fucking scale. Like, it's hard to even watch this and be able to have conversations with other people in this country that are like, I don't see it as that aspect of it. It's like, how am I supposed to see you as a fellow South African anymore? Like, we're just not taking things as seriously. And for me, it goes back to that. Like, you'll go on Twitter, right? You'll find them tweeting off like, hey, if South Africa goes, we won't have another South Africa. That's patriotism, what that person is explaining. But do we practice it?
Nope.
I'll tell you before how you guys feel about this patriotism thing, right? We actually do practice this thing. You go all over this African continent, right? And this is my example. Give me my credit on this one. You will find Kenya, Arsenal win, let's say the league or whatever, or they're doing very well. They have like a national shutdown, right? Like it's a party. They go wild. They all have the Arsenal jerseys. It's quite something to watch, you know.
Kenya enough club.
And you know, like you go to Nigeria, you'll find Herbo Chelsea. Like they have their teams. Like I've noticed, like Zimbabwe, they have a thing for this thing. I could be wrong because like it's just maybe where I was looking, but like Manchester City is loved over there. All these countries, they have leagues. They have guys that are trying out there. Bazama, one thought. But what thing have I show up to the stadiums? How else would you describe what's happening there other than these people are not patriotic towards their own sports? Now, if you're watching a Kenyan Atabete Arsenal and whatnot, and you see the pride they have in this team that's literally from like Europe, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't you look at that and you're like, it's almost like mental illness. Is it not? Am I taking it too far?
To a certain extent.
I mean, I support teams as well over there, but like to be that mega fan and it shows that there is an appetite for this thing in this country. But maybe the institutions aren't doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? But then you come to South Africa, and not only is this the opposite, but it's been ran by black people top to bottom. From the maintenance of these damn stadiums to the ownerships of these clubs, it's all black people. Suddenly we can do things. Suddenly we can own things. Suddenly we have patriotism. We dare showing love to our local things. Suddenly, so clearly we can do this thing. But just like King said, like it's not taught to us. This is football. It's more of a passion, and luckily from Khale, like the Soweto guys figured it out. Like, yo, there's big money in this, you know. So they made sure Pirates exist. Later on, Chiefs exist. And instead of everyone in the country looking at that and being like, you see what happens when we are patriotic and we actually support our things. No one looks at it that way. We're just very prideful. You guys, let's support the team foreign and stuff. Over here, we do our own thing. But I'm like, economically, you guys are behaving like them. Economically, we are behaving like the Kenyan with the Arsenal t-shirt on after they just won a league, acting like we won something. That's how we are economically. We do not support our own. You know, everywhere where there's like a black monopoly going on, like the taxi industry, they can't settle things normally. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to. White people, you go to these so-called malls that we have in South Africa, and a ShopRite exists next to a Clicks. Are those people not both white?
Yeah.
How come they are able to find space for each other? One thought. These are the problems that we have. These are the things that are not taught to us. Our parents are not teaching us this. Clearly, we don't display this thing anywhere except in stuff like that. We can all unite in, I guess, being like, this is a Christian country, and complain, no, Muslim. But like, really, like, is religion the thing that's gonna drive the country forward? You see where I'm like, we are united in the most, I'm sorry, but like useless things that aren't actually adding on to the kind of Nambita and Ramaphosa, Takalo or whoever he was calling. That guy is such a betrayer of this country. Enough from me. Patriotism, what does it mean to you? Do you see South Africans practicing it? Can we practice it in the future?
Well, when it comes to patriotism, people can differ. You can see it in like all sorts of ways. in a sense, like as Musutwa Kwakwa, the way I see patriotism, tlamehile be ke ba a lot of Sotho people, especially from Kwakwa. First of all, like nowadays, they are coming slowly. People are starting to bring back that patriotic mindset. Yeah, like Masolanka, kind of what you call it, and stuff like that. That's being patriotic about your culture at the same time. But when it comes to making money, we should stop supporting these people that are not for our community. Like if we can stop, if we got support, like Rona, what we did here.
Please tell them how my gaining works.
So we like literally before even this March and Marches thing
we did
started
this years ago.
Yeah, we decided we're like, enough is enough with these illegal foreigners opening tuck shops. We decided to chase them all away. So I was part of it, and I told them like, you know what, you guys need to group yourself, open something like it's not a union. Maybe I would say like a group of people
of
people that owns tuck shops around the communities. Now they have done that, which I was happy about, and like we have more than 8 shops now in our own.
Yeah,
black owned.
You come to my gaining, you're gonna be sold products by Soto person.
Yeah,
and
then the smaller nyana, Majita in the corners there doing their own things, that also, have a huge impact on our. So if we talking about patriotism and being a South African and looking out for your own community, stop going to these shops. Stop buying their products. Just go and buy to Autielo Tsibang. Because here's the thing, pushback won't sell ngwana mnyani a cigarette knowing her ngwana Lwetuba. But all these other,
they don't give a fuck.
Pushback is one of the local businessmen in my name, by the way.
So the guy, something where he comes from, what does he do with the money that you keep giving him? Like, you don't know whether they're gonna give your child those things. And then we are also complaining about kids being poisoned, but we know if it's pushback, we can go to pushback. Yeah. Like, hey, brah, my child ate this and what. We know where he buys the product. Then if it's not him, we know it's the wholesaler. Then we can go to the wholesaler. It's like, this guy bought these things from you at this date. Now the child is sick or whatever. Now you have a track record. Now, but the guy can just disappear. You don't even know whether he has an ID or whether he came here legally or illegal.
You don't even know their actual name.
When he disappears, are you gonna find him? Let's be honest.
Part of the reason as to why I believe as a community came to point out so back in the days, there was a situation where one of these guys, I believe, was taking advantage of the kids. Guess what happened? By the time it's time to face consequences, they just switched them out. Because these guys, again, they run as a network. That's why I'm like, this whole thing of you hating your neighbor, how about those panale, it's gonna always leave us at a disadvantage. So, Rona, ask about us. Mike Enning, ask about us. We decided at some point, before Bojacinta, before the March and March, like years ago, we already decided that like we have capable businessmen. It's time for you in your neighborhood to identify the businessmen and take up for your hood. Back to you, Mel.
Yeah, just in closing, let's stop supporting people that are not benefiting our economy and our kids. When I'm talking about kids, I'm talking about kids eating food that have been poisoned. At the end of the day, if these people want to poison you guys, they will just poison you guys easily. If they want to, do whatever to you guys, because you buy all your products from them. Unfortunately, we had to tell Bratiza, bra, you need to take up, you know, you need to own up with this. You need to chase these people away. And no, I'm sure he now he realizes how much money these people are taking from our community.
Yeah,
I'm like, everyone else can see it from outside. We don't have to talk about numbers here, but
let me clarify.
We all know that tuck shops here.
I really want people to hear that point of yours, because I feel like you're just not making it as clear. Because a lot of South Africans complain about this. We have these South African businessmen that rent out to these people, blah blah blah. So in my beginning, we went to the guy that
who rented
owns
the
the thing, and we're like, dude, if you don't own this thing, we're gonna have a problem. Chase this guy away, you take over, you know? And that's basically what a lot of you guys act as if it's impossible or something. But like, if the whole neighborhood is behind you, if
it didn't even take a whole march.
We never had to do any of that.
A couple of people
they can't fight you in your own hood. That's why, unless you guys are divided, patriotism, unless you guys are divided, then yeah, like there's no way someone can come in, whatever they want. But if you guys are on the same page, to that guy will be like, hey, we want things this way now. And that's what we did. Again, ask about us, legendary hood, Mel.
And then that also will build. Where's my tongue today? That also will build. No, that also will build like the community surrounding us. Because if I go and buy all my food or my products at Pushback, and as the whole community we do the same thing, we are uplifting him. Now his kids can go to schools. He can hire people. He's already hired 2 more people, but just us chasing those people away. Do you think now if we didn't chase them away, he was able to employ
they just
local
hire their
people?
own
No.
people. If they're able to switch out someone who be next time, of course they're just gonna hire their own as always.
Yeah. So
and that's what these the Zimbabweans do, right? Like one will get a nice position in these municipalities, right? And then once he had the opportunities, halas at Harare, Konispanla, one thought, which just perpetuates this bad thing. Now we looking like we hating on that, but like these are the same people that Agana Hosane Babe, like, we getting the jobs because you guys are lazy. You see what I'm saying? It's madness.
The lazy thing about getting, I'm gonna give you a chest.
And that's a wide talking point, by the way. Any black person that keeps doing that damn thing of saying, hey, you guys are lazy. That's why they were doing that to us in apartheid, where before you guys arrived here. If you think that's gonna scare us, they were doing that way back then. And then because in 94 they got in offices with ANC, they decided we're gonna continue this now with even cheaper labor, because the locals, we have rights now. We can tell you where to back off. So now they just opened. You have to be very backwards to not understand what's happening in this country. You have to really just be blind at this point. It's so clear. Sorry again for interfering. Hey.
Yeah, I know. The topic it makes everyone boil. Bro. I don't know. I get it.
It's our country, bro. We love this damn place.
So, yeah. What was that? I was going to say something, but I lost my train of thought. But anyway, let's support local businesses, Let's uplift that. Like, it's not going to take him a long time to see the growth. We already see it here on where we stay. We already see it. Like, they're already prospering. They're planning to do other stuff. Like, it's a system, but we can break it if we are together. That the one that they're putting against us, we can break it if we want to. We can stop buying from them, Before I go on and renting deeps, I will never stop.
Yeah, patriotism. For those who don't really understand, because not everybody actually understand what patriotism is, Bari here is a deep love, pride, and devotion to one's country. It is a strong loyalty to a nation's people, values, and well-being, rather than a feeling of superiority. Yep.
That's why I keep saying that, like, I feel like South Africans could be able to embody patriotism the best. Out of
I feel
every
like-
African countries that I've seen, we could really embody it best because we already have those values of we like
So we
our
love
things.
our
We
things.
love but like we don't know how to direct it economically, and that's the trick that I truly believe ANC did because they were supposed to at least put this in the books, but like. They did that on purpose. I truly believe that. That's how we have women that think it makes sense. No, the Niger guy is going to take care of me and the local guy economically is not. How do you think that happens? How do you think? Well, it just shows this woman clearly doesn't understand what's happening here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And like no podcast,
My
let
bad.
this be the first and last.
My bad.
Anyway, I feel it's only just you see the nine thank you. Anyway, we do have like love for country arona. We are one of the countries. It's a few Africa we don't really go out looking for riches outside of the country. We actually here trying to hustle here. Just that harena.
I was thinking about
The ideas how hustle maybe or maybe just enriching ourselves and like and aliona to ya unity ke yona I feel like it's ang hore re ska gona ho hudisana instead of actually being able to support one thing hore e build the other future generations re jellana mona we'd rather e be rona personally motho e etsagale ho yena a le mong and re ka se gone hore re hole ka nako e one we have to actually be able to build each other ba gantle le mo here we still here.
Well, I feel like also if we are too patriotic about South Africa, like March and March was something. It was a wake up call.
Yeah, facts.
But what are we doing with the information that we have?
Exactly.
So now, if we're gonna do another March and March in another maybe 4 or 5 years again, and then they're gonna still call us xenophobic. If we don't fix the problem now, I don't feel like the problem is going to be fixed. If this is the only time we have to completely fix it, and I feel like South Africans are still waiting for the government to come in. They showed you guys that they don't want. They had 600 million or billion or whatever,
dude,
to make sure that you guys don't protest peacefully or whatever that 600 million was for.
This budget is for
imagine having all the budget to protect the foreigners, but you don't have the budget to give to poor South Africans.
Businesses.
Like, I don't understand the logic.
Whatever.
And it didn't have to be. It didn't have to get to that point. You know. When they said you guys have 30 days to leave the country. If ANC was partially like
South Africans,
they should have said like, okay, within that 30 days we're gonna make sure that things are proper, because we don't want to see what's gonna happen in 30 days. Because South Africans are capable of anything. Like if you think March and March was like South Africans, they will do whatever makes them feel alright or okay. Depending whether the government is there with their 600 million
or not.
You have to remember, in South Africa, the government is the people. That's why we can protest and do whatever. But I understand that in other countries, they can't do that. It's sad that they can't do that. Me and you were watching that video of that lady who you mentioned, King Seso.
I forget her name, man.
Yeah, I forgot her name. So, long story short, she wanted to do a Jacinta moment.
Yeah.
And then I think they threatened her or something.
I think they found her family.
They found her family, and then maybe they started threatening her family because we don't have the full story.
The way she was doing that.
Yeah, the way she.
Whoever has the camera,
yeah,
a gun as well.
Yeah, so she was busy saying, "Oh, if you want to kill me, what?" I don't know if saying the word "kill" it's gonna. But anyway.
The only time that's gonna happen if they like and subscribe so that we actually monetize.
Oh, we are not monetized. We can say it. Okay.
Say
Anyway, so they wanted to do that to her, and then she was starting to feel like they rather get her than her family. Which is sad to hear.
Very, very.
And she can't. If the government is doing this to you, who are you gonna run to?
And also also I get it for South Africans we made the government. We can literally destroy it.
Yep.
Re kenye a new one. It is matla ha rona guys. Re rutwe kaofela hore democracy king hane re tla re hola. Re kaofela rona re rutu. Re ka be tlamele be ANC na re bone ka baka la hore ha wa South African National Congress uthule African National Congress. O bontsha hore it's for Africa not for South Africa. Tlamele be re bone hona mo hore this thing etla ka mpota.
Thabo Mbeki tries to show us every time that he's for Africa, not
every damn time. But yeah, man, I feel like we have it just that it's a matter of re change mindset tsa rona. Then we'll get to where we actually patriotic ka country ya rona.
Yeah.
Just mindset. But like where the effort. Ke le lotsa rona di firikantswe too much. Like ha re sa tseba what is right, what is wrong. Even religiously or maybe spiritually, ha re united.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Our culture was already tampered with. Like we whatever you think even the Zulus, which you would think have a more perfect timeline of their clothing, whatever you think that never sa apare jwalo. We were actually very far with. Let me stop.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
we're gonna go through a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So, deep to conclude, do we have what else do you want us to talk about?
Yeah. Just to close that. Are you done?
No.
Oh.
Helang.
That's why you get now. No. Nick, that's why I was. Yeah, that's why I was saying this will conclude, and then because we're gonna go through a rabbit hole.
Yeah, man. It's just that I was honestly almost done, but before I pass the mic, in our own African spirituality, whenever we like prayed or gathered, everything in a when you pray, it's not about how na dire. We everywhere is we, but immediately when other religions and other once reintroduced to foreign things, everything is
I just remember
I. So we can never, as long as this problem is deeper than just economy, politics, government. It is actually very deep. Yeah. There's actually things self-recognize it before we could actually change the entire country. We can never be united and will never be united. Because to each their own. Hey. So se ke tshofela rona ha ka ga hopola fela hore re tswa kae re ne re le jwang ho no etsa halang ka bo rona before re tlo khona ho hopola ho pele re ya jwang. A lot of things can be fixed. Yeah. But yeah, now I feel like I still have hope. Like 2026 exposed a lot.
Shout out to General Mkonaza.
Yeah.
Still has them in chains, yo. They're panicking. Matanga is another one. Hey, did we have time to talk about Matanga?
We don't, unfortunately.
We'll talk about Matanga in the next one.
Nah, but yeah, that was it.
We're just trying to keep it short, man. We'll try to have if you guys actually tune in, like and subscribe.
Of course.
Tell your grandmother,
your father, your sister, brother,
your mother's mother, your uncle's sister,
your side chick, your
mama,
you know.
Yeah, if you're the polygamist.
You know what's how your snakes, you know.
All
Tell
of them.
Yeah,
like man, like I truly do feel like there's just too much to actually touch on. We gotta do this again.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
Unfortunately, editing, and unfortunately I take forever.
Well, now you can just give me the account, then I'll load it on my thing, and then I can do it.
Okay, we'll figure it out. But yeah, there's just this one small thing, and I think, because you know me, I gotta bring it back all the way back to like local Mutswande. I was just recently watching a documentary.
I told you the limit
today. I believe it's Tanzania. Mahashule. John Mahashule, I believe. as his full name.
That's one about Ace.
Definitely not. He Ace wishes he had this much integrity for real. Like he wishes he had it, because Ace is literally like a piece of ish close to this man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Magashule is one of those where like what he was doing for his country, for his people. If you ever want to understand what a leader looks like, how a leader performs his duties for the nation, just look up what Magashule stood for and what he was about. Now, I'm just going to go on to one that's going to bring us back home, okay? One thing that stood out about this guy is immediately he would uncover corruption, make those people pay for it, and once that money comes in, he would immediately start a project.
And also, the name is not Magafule. It's not Magashule, ke Magufuli, or I don't know if it's the
But
D.
no one
Ke John
pronounces it
Magufuli.
like that in Tanzania. I've never heard anyone saying that.
They say Magashule.
That's how I hear it.
There's no shit though. That's so weird.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that guy, very important. Do they mention any president or guy in Tanzania? Just so in case people don't, we are pronouncing his name wrong, maybe they can at least know, okay, the what president number, what of president
Let me
of
check
Tanzania. Yeah, but like this guy, he would then take these fundings from the corruption, right? And then he would immediately start public projects. Now, Mel, how to public project their government? How long is this supposed to take or be complete?
In a rural community, or
No, I'm saying no. This guy was making big stuff. I'm talking. Let's say something like a Gautrain or Pretoria to Jozi. Like, how long do you think that's gonna take?
If we keep taking Gautrain as an example, it'll probably take about 5 years.
Yeah. So this guy would do stuff like that in a year. Sometimes he would do like 4 projects in 1 year. This guy was a president for just 5 years, bro. This guy built so many things. It's actually mind-boggling, to a point that like the neighboring countries, Kenya, started asking the government, like, hold up, well, now wait. You saying this guy did a whole bridge for 45 million? We have a bridge that took us something like 10 years. It cost us $170 something million. What is going on here? Until like everyone, Burundi, there are people starting to ask, like, wait, how come he's able to so quick? 5 years, bro. This guy.
I mean, what he's
research
doing,
this guy for yourself, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand this: that a black leader is capable of doing this. And then you have an example of something as simple as Hufixa Tsela, Sekoto, Maikeni,
That's another one.
Free State, South Africa. Mel, what the hell happened there?
Because that's an easy.
well, when
Mel
I
knows
came
some
back, when I came back, I started hearing stuff. Nah, when I left, everything was still in progress. Their
still
deadline
working?
was about, maybe this project will take about 6 months to complete. Wara. It was supposed to finish, I think, around March or April. When did they start again?
I can't
Last-
remember.
was it last year?
I think.
Yeah, they started
The
last
beginning,
year.
maybe last
The
year.
beginning of last year. So they were supposed to finish this year
March.
around about April, somewhere around there. April, March, somewhere. That's what they told us. That's what
Okay.
they told us the project is gonna take. But as you all can see, the project took forever. Now the
Nothing was
project
done.
stopped. So now when I came back, I started asking, what's happening? And I know I have the number. I've been meaning to call the contractor and find out exactly, because they left a lot of mess, especially in our community, by just trying to fix the road. So it's a lot. So they said, because the road has been done by Sandral. Sandral is like the one that handles all the national roads, because this road falls under national road now, meaning, for me, I think I explained this before, from Minnesota all the way to...
Just go watch the previous episodes.
Yeah, so apparently they chowed the money.
Of course.
That's what I heard. I'm not sure. Don't
It
quote
makes
me on
sense,
this.
makes
I
sense.
don't
Because
know.
why is the
I'm
project
just
not finished?
saying what's on the street, what the street is saying.
Yeah.
I haven't got any confirmation from the guy actually. Hopefully I'll get it when I call him so that I can come back and be like, oh, the guy said this and that.
Wait,
and
so
that."
they just dropped everything. They didn't even leave a report. No, re tsamaya ka mabaka la a itseng.
Yeah. So you know the Tabayara, ne, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with because not only with the contractor themselves, the people in the community that were trying to benefit out of nothing, like, you know, they were trying to disturb the project from going because they are looking for their own self-interest. I don't want to mention their name because I feel like I'll be glorifying them. So it's fine that I don't want to mention them.
lawyer, boy.
I don't
Batho
care
ba
about
pelo tse
that.
sondo,
I don't
Batho
care.
ba pelo tse ntsho,
I
boy.
really don't care. I don't really care about the guy.
I'm
Shame.
just saying.
But he's useless anyway. Just to point it out there, like he's busy employing people. I don't know if he's paying them or what, but apparently he employed some of the people. You know, some of the people that are still opening and closing there.
That's all people are doing there.
But those people haven't signed the contracts. They haven't done induction. They haven't
Aibo.
done their medicals. They don't have a contract. Like, how can you work for 30 days without a contract? No medical.
Hona mosebetsi mo,
Just
it's
because you
such
have a uniform.
high-risk job.
Yeah, just you. Imagine at night how cold it gets during this winter. When you just wake
Dude,
up and
how
you go there.
ka ke koloi da? Who's gonna pay your insurance?
So,
Ipolela homa.
so just to close this thing off, because you asked me the question, I don't know, my nigga. I don't know what's really going on there. I'm just, your guess is as good as mine, like everyone else.
Nah, I think you
Because those
show-
people packed their
Disrespect.
shit and went.
Yeah,
As you can see when you get there, there's no like
Haona
any.
di drugs, nothing.
No, there's no trucks. There's nothing. literally.
I drive up there all the time. I notice, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, when stuff like this happens, it's just a reminder of how unseriously the people are taken. You know,
Fela.
it's again. I just explained to you that it is possible a black leader can do these things just like this. Like, so this thing of like, nje batho ba batsho. No, dude, there's a rot in this country. There's a rot whereby the main people at the top, it's like watching your parent, right? If let's say, this is what I mean, I've told you this as a single parent yourself, but there is a danger there of, if you are just a single parent, and like obviously you and you got a child you're raising in that house, you know, that child is gonna see all this, you know, that it's gonna take in basadi ba etswa so one tall, like this is just how it is. And you see in that manifest with ANC, whereas it has just taught the whole country. And there's no accountability. There's never been any accountability in terms of our municipality. Maluti is just beyond rotten at this point. But when you look at this, at Kwakwa, right? At the people, at the creators, at the people waking up every day to go to work, it's like, this can work. This is a serious community of people that are driven. These aren't lazy people. These aren't just... But like, to our government's eyes, we are nothing but trash. And it's the only thing I could ask people is, and again, now I'll never say a government in any capacity is your solution.
Thank you.
Just like
Learn to do things yourself.
just like we told you about how Mike Enin did it, and we didn't wait for Bojacinta. We did it before them. Again, ask about it. You don't need these people.
You don't.
You need unity. You need patriotism. You need this. Everything we've been talking about, it's not something that's like, it's optional. No, if you want things to happen, if you want to see progress, you can't be waiting for Jacinta or Kelvin Siras.
Dude.
You can't be waiting for Jacinta or Kimbali. You know, like, these people possibly are even like have fundings and stuff like this. You can't be trusting in national staff, someone getting a spotlight that big. You don't know at this point who Jacinta is running on what. And I'm not going to talk bad about Jacinta. I don't know nothing. I actually appreciate her. We just saw what happened with Waras. To see a woman put herself in front like that, that's still brave. Something that I couldn't do myself, you know. But again, now I can give you examples about where I'm from. And I've told you, like, you know what I'm saying? So we can do more. I always made an example. It shows all for something. Can't you do that? Identify a family. Because if you don't, those people become the criminals of tomorrow. Again, this thing of acting as if like, no, I'm just gonna make it in my corner. I know Spana, gents. I know Spana. It's not the way. Okay, we understand. You go to your sangoma, the next door guy is fucking you up. Like, but at the end of the day, we have to grow beyond these things. We have to grow beyond that, because you think white people all like each other? You know what I'm saying? You think Asians like each other? Like, none of these people like each other. But you know what they all understand? Is that I can't make it on my own. I can't make it with just my tribe.
We used to understand that very well.
Yep.
We had a saying, literally,
Yep.
We used to understand that very, very well.
Yep. And you'll see the Sundowns guys by busy. You know, like we're very good about symbolisms and stuff like that. But like we have to actually start practicing these things. Otherwise, guys, any last words?
Any last words? Yeah, let's love each other, man.
Yeah,
like our communities are not gonna,
and they're worth saving, guys. It's worth saving. Trust me, it's worth fighting for. Trust me. This thing of them telling you, no, fight for things in your hood. Fight for things in your hood. It's a distraction. This national stuff, because if everyone did things for their hood, they wouldn't be a national thing that we gotta focus on everyone. Because every hood has different challenges. Only you guys can solve those things. Sorry again for but like,
so like it doesn't take a lot to uplift your community, you know.
It just takes a village.
Yes.
It's a very neutral thing, you know, and solve that little problem. We still have this issue here. I just want to speak to Batua Makening in particular. You know, we have this issue here, this cable that's being stolen left, right, and center. The minute the power goes, and then, you know, I don't want to talk about the municipality, Maspala, whatever, what is that? That's their own problem. But I feel like we can resolve our own problems in our own community.
In particular.
Like, what are we doing about these whoever they are, I don't even know if they stay around here or
they're from here.
Neighboring townships coming here, stealing our cables and stuff. Next thing, we have a family that doesn't have electricity for almost 4 to 5 months now because they can't afford to buy a new one. That's very sad. That's very sad. Yeah. So, you know, problems like that, as a community, we can just come around and like,
if we had unity.
Okay, how about we rent the 10 rand and try to get that person in a cable or something, you know? Those are the minor things. Those are my,
and if we
those are my
did things like that, it would also make because when you start doing stuff like that and people actually contribute to that, one of them is gonna be like, I actually know who did this.
It's not like how
that's why
because
these guys are united. It just shows everyone is selfish, and this whole neighborhood patrol stuff doesn't work. Don't fall for them. Like, trust me, at least where I'm from. But I collect the shelters alone
and then do nothing.
It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's left to at this point. But sorry for disturbing your point.
Yeah, in conclusion, not to make it too long as well. Like, I feel like we should start. You know, the problem is me. I'm not always in the community. So some of the times when I think about these things, I feel like you are not going to be there for the longest time. So let me just wait until I come back fully, so that I can, what I'm trying to tell you guys, I can try to do it action wise. So because now I just feel like I'm talking, even to myself. I feel like I'm talking, not doing anything. So anyway,
but I get to plant an idea inside somebody's
and
head.
people actually listen to you, Mel.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't underestimate that.
Yes, I know they do, but I'm just saying. My point is, I need to say
Also
these things while I take action.
Yeah.
With the tuck shop things, I was here. I was able to take action with it.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. Me and the other few business owners here in the community was like, okay, we are doing it. Let's go do it. Support everything. Let's go. So now when I'm not here, it's kind of like,
I hear you, but even with something like that, you already have a track record. So you shouldn't look at it that way. I feel, at least, where you can do what you can, because by the time you come back, we're gonna have another problem.
Yeah, it's just
on top. But like I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. Deeps, in your conclusion,
I was just focused.
And I like to conclude like it was a makala until the village yaka is so underdeveloped. There's so much to do here, and there's so much like opportunity.
It gives me sleepless nights,
dude.
If
we could open up my dude, even wise, not anything.
It used to be developed a bit.
Yeah,
when we had Spoon, Tatemaleka,
dude,
we had a shopping
have
center.
A whole
we
complex.
had people coming from Botabo and Botefa to us. Again, that can still be tapped into, but
I saw fair.
Yeah, I think, yeah, and that's basically
even
what
the
you're
fact
saying.
that they stopped because
Yeah,
Tsela
because
ena
Tsela
is not
it's
maintained.
yeah.
The more the taxi di kena,
bomme
ba ka siya ka bomme ba ka siya ka sometimes ba na lo fana ka ntho, just that ha ke tsebe, like they can't really insist how like ha ba khone hore ba hatelle ntho a bona hore e tswele pele, because how include chelete te milong ho tswa pokothong tsa batho, people become very reluctant hore ba ke hopola na le mmemong ana re nana because ngwana ha I think ona rekile koloi and o hlokomela batho ba ka bona bogolo bana di koloi, and how di pula dinile,
very very good cars,
how di pula dinile e ba mathata. So he was like, no guys, ha re batle la ha ka ba fela paving. It doesn't have to be like skontiri ibe paving tsona le thabonyela re batle fela matsogo a mangata ba ntate ba sebetsang ka mona ba ka.
Mel, were we not discussing exactly that? I legit said that to him, I think 2 days ago.
Re kopanye matsogo rona re iketsetseng skontiri sa rona. We don't really ha re tlweleng ho sheba hore re patalwe. Let's do things for community ya rona, and then setting ha ke re o builder also a profile ya ha, okay mama ke mono tseba etsa paving, mama tseba etsa paving. It's like free advertisement, mara re etsa re etsetsa ho benefita rona kaofela as a community. Like we can do so much if we think
stuff like that needs proper leadership.
Exactly. I think that's where Mel abuang, or like you can't really do things from a distance.
But I feel like he can. So even with exactly that point, I could see him sparking it at someone like Abdi Setsa, right?
Yep.
Because you need guys like him. That's gonna now he can talk to Autie Taimalela da Blabo Matepo, right? He's the one that can approach that guy and be like, hey, you got nice cars. I got on top, like we're not planning to leave this hood, right? Like on top, like now they can both now Sebali true. They can on taller. It can start that way.
We've actually done this. Beke fetseng e segale. Wa hopola hane ba khathetse mtakase e ntho rona e bomme ka taska ma. Ho latla fela motho a iwan ho a collecting 20 rand re reke the actual thing e senyehileng, and then tabetse re bitsa masepala fela.
I think it flopped because they realized they don't have enough money.
They don't have enough money, but at least they showed. Cuz like ha na motho a itseng go ile ntlong ya mamang ka thola le siko 20 rand. We actually all paid bana ba sna mtakase. And I nearly towards month end wa tsa re papatlile jwang twants, but we itima dijo just for that to happen. We can. It's not like we can. We just like a leadership re batla motho a tlo re leader and re tlo mo tshepa a ska tlo re re damage ile
not only that, like we can not like basically I think it's crazy enough to point out you just need enough getting this thing sand and enough breaks.
That's it.
And then the rest, literally,
Matsoho.
like there's so much hands in the hood,
Matsoho.
bro.
Le rona ba sa
And like
tsebeng,
you're
o ruta motho
literally
fela ho
telling
tsena
them,
PV.
like, bro, like you doing this for your hood. And after you do this, you guys did this. You have something now where you can say, one tall.
Re entse tjena, ke
Just
re the
as-
main to
yeah,
eno.
like even besides that, once the taxi guys come in, they're gonna spread word or like, hey, and the baga Bible did it themselves. Like that's advertising on a different level. On taller. That's how these things happen. But like, yeah, in terms of my getting, I truly do believe
We can do it.
even if they don't get to it, trust me, this is something that I'm very passionate about.
Me too.
Because I truly feel like I want to leave physical things. And I look at legacy your family how ne? And I look at guys like TK, right? And you get to see the statue. But also, while you are at that statue, he's pointing towards something. You see the parliament. Like, you know, it tells you that, like, yeah, these things were not maintained, whatever. But, like, clearly, the vision is there. The creativity, the thinking
Wa bona ntho ena e entswe ka
outside.
sepheo se
And a
itseng.
thinking in a sotofied way. Bona
Facts.
ge etsa ntho tse ntle jwang, wa nthola. Like, so stuff like that, I'm like, we don't even have to look far for inspiration. You can just look around how even Kwakwa was just built itself.
Legit.
And that should be enough, because that's why I'm like, look, and I want to relate like see something
Like that.
other
It's
kids are
not
gonna be
like
like,
Harina-
"Oh, bona how bona so." It's because of time I later.
Exactly.
One
It's not like ha rena batho be leng go bala ba re bontsha go nthona e etswa jwang.
Yeah.
I always make that example hangata. There was this I got an invitation for a live here TikTok, I think. So re bua kana ntho ya qwaqwa. It got to a topic ya qwaqwa vele. I was actually advertising the show, you know, ba lo shebella. And fortunately ne se re santse di show di episodes
better come back,
come
like and
back.
subscribe.
No, ke tlo di advertiser kada. Don't worry. We were talking and this other guy was like, we're now one at Qwaqwa na botsa ka Qwaqwa hore Qwaqwa e hlokang. Now I was like, no, Qwaqwa ha e hloke government. Like do di re ka ikemela as into like look at ntho Qwaqwa ha e ke Qwaqwa not because of government. Ha ona anything e
Yep.
etseng government. Everything was because
and I
of
think
a
that's
specific-
why basna nakwa, because it's almost like they're jealous that they
Re iketsedi, ba thotse sentse le ntho e nngwe, so we don't really,
which
it's
is
like ba bona
disgusting.
ka reng ha re hloke nix, but hey vele ha re ba hloke. They've made that clear le rona ha re ba hloke. We good without them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even the fact that people don't even know history about ourselves,
Yep.
because somebody argued or like
O
o batla
tlamehile-
ho reng ha hore like so you don't know as a Qwaqwa person
Yeah.
a dulang Qwaqwa a holetseng Qwaqwa, you don't know hore
It's a lot of them
Qwaqwa
like
e
that.
mo ka mabaka afe. Yeah, but hey, re tla lenang,
Which is
re tla
basically what I was
rutana.
saying about even just looking at that statue and seeing what it's telling you. Like, if you study these people, you're going to get to see, like, mindset of what was just very
Intelligence on a different level. Intelligence on a different level.
That's why I keep like I started the topic by even talking about Machashula, right? Just so you understand, like, black people, we are able to do these things, because that's the thing everyone wants to run to. And it's just, again, this is what ANC wants, and so don't fall for that. You know, it's gonna be hard, guys. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. But you know, some of us have already like taken up some serious, like, I'm locked in. We want to do certain things for Kastaro. We don't want to go to Josie.
I don't want to simple work
You know
for
what I'm
anybody.
saying? Yeah,
I don't want to work for anybody.
And like, you know, it's one of those things where I'm just like, I'd rather die at this point. I want to do something real. You know what I'm saying?
Lived in totally
Me, I want to start a construction company. You know, I want to be we can have like our own grid. Contract that is projects detail and all that. But like, for you to get to that level, you gotta start home. So again, if you think we can do these things overnight, like, no, we gotta
we can do all. We have Batwaba Kaya by in Qwaqwa.
Yep. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not even
like,
a
there's
hard thing to
so
accentuate
many. Like,
that.
the excuses are really not there. It's just about, again, patriotism. Because as soon as you announce something like that, someone is trying to get paid. Someone is trying to. at the same time as if you have money for that. But
Mm-hmm.
like again, like once you do the job, that comes eventually.
I feel
and
like
I feel
ebile-
ha ya
ehlere-
rutwa rona this thing, like even in business, they wanna open hosano salary rich. Like that doesn't make sense. Like these things take time, and that's where I'm gonna close it off.
Even that thing ya o shebela batho like ba baholo ha ebe bona ba re bontshang to re na le dikelelo kaofela. If you're young and o bona batho ba go ntse ba slow down, come with an idea. Ba tla o mamela ha ile sound.
Definitely.
Ba tla o mamela ha ile sound.
True.
Yeah, patriotism ne.
Hey yo,
We gotta
it's
close
been
it off.
another one.
It's been another
Y'all
one.
thought I'm not gonna come back. I'm back, yo. I'm back.
I just hope.
Back with another one.
I just hope your phone is recording, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
definitely.
Today,
Never disappoints. Never. You have
Really?
never disappointed.
as always, I wanna close it off like just a little update, guys. Let's not waste too much time. If I pass it on, just quick one tall. I just want to talk about like almost everyone from the Val that we highlighted last year all signed. Again, if you want to understand, Jorge, you are watching a show that's presenting you with information that is actually legit. We can even predict the future for you. We told you Lukompola Chase, all right?
Who told you? Shadi, mama.
If you are honest and you're saying you like what we're doing, you wish we could do it more, please share the show, like and subscribe, all those good things. Now, we're going to keep doing stuff like that, right? And between me and Mel, I'm not really sure about obviously Spoko, but me and Mel have been going nuts over two artists, Pubington and...
Pubington.
who's the other one, man?
Yeah, no man. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
like, but there's
honestly.
two
Keisha
specific.
Lofa.
Yeah,
No, Keisha kwa high.
I mean, we've been really.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Come on, flowers are high.
It's be different, but I can clearly.
Try what
Try.
is having an amazing yet.
Travis having an
That is my
amazing
fave.
shit.
Don't sleep on that guy. Yeah, those are my two guys currently just
I
doing,
can tell.
they're doing really, really well. Just again,
Yeah,
like
man.
when it comes to us guys, like go back, check out what we were talking about. Tell me if none of that happened when we were telling you this is hard, this is, and now we're gonna tell. Well, I guess it's a bit too late, but I don't think people have caught on. Like Pretoria has a whole new batch.
Yeah, they have a
of
whole
fresh
new
rappers,
wave.
you know what I'm
Yo.
saying? Fresh rappers. I think the guys leading that, Kebaba Vanley, Gift in Person.
Yeah, gift.
You know, like that whole squad.
Yeah,
but
the whole
you
squad.
Just look for Gift in Person, and you'll see the squad. That
Bobby
vibes
Lee.
on. They
Yo.
are just- yeah, like, I feel like they're bringing something really fresh to the table. I'm
The most
really loving-
nonchalant
really
rapper
loving it.
Yeah.
out there.
And then we always gotta highlight Barona. Lesotho as always is bringing out a new guy. Like it's hippie, right?
The tip has been
I
killing it.
I think we all
no.
can agree, Jorge. Lerato
Mzala.
Laka is insane. There's gonna come a
But
remix
like-
featuring Mahu. That's gonna be insane. And then on top of that, he has another. Do you know the guy, Ki Handsome Man?
Kutuza.
Yeah,
Handsome Kutuza.
Handsome Kutuza. So he's gonna have another one that I feel like is probably gonna go insane. And I love that whole Soto Zulu connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're vibing with the
Like
Zulu.
Masasamo.
Yeah, it's always been there, right? Like we've always been able to come to a reputable conclusion with
Yeah.
the Zulus, right? So I like that. I like seeing more of that. I also like the connection. Yeah, I wish there was more of it. That the Lesotho guys would do the compo thing. Now, just to close it off, my team has a compo song. Yeah, I'm gonna give Trapeze some time because he took it, and maybe he might be able to do something with him. I'll give him some time, but if I feel like he's taking forever, I'm definitely just gonna release it as it is. We've been working, guys. We've been working. Your boy Melito will let you know as well what he plans on doing. But what I can tell you is he's been doing really unique music. I think I finally found Mel's whole thing.
No,
But like I was just trying to, hore ke fete ho tsona, and then but okay, my bad if I took too long. Melito.
Well, Deeps, go. I'll be last.
Hi.
I'll go last.
I don't really have anything to say. Just guys, like and subscribe and just about to babolo na just your enemies about us. Don't hate that much. Even now hater, you post it and just hater on but babon who hater on who. Don't forget to mention us. Hey, re ha seng re tsen tšhelete re jeng kaofela ke re qeta ho bua ka hahan re ha he.
Ba bona re na le chillasi
Gooby. But for real, like,
talking
subscribe.
about the music side of things, Lekompa is really killing it. So if you are missing out, I'm sorry. But anyway, Lekompa is killing it. Me and Deeps, we probably might drop 5 more tracks. Nyana, to vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know, Lekompa, you know, we in this Lekompa. We are multi, what?
Yeah,
How do you say it in music terms?
I don't know.
Versatile.
We're versatile. So
multi-genre, what?
Multi-genre, what?
Kind of gender bending.
Gender bending, right? Yeah, you're not idea. So we gonna maybe release some Finyana. She has our own little niche happening in the corner. I have my own little niche, but we're gonna come in together on this Lekompa stuff, you know. Mata. I was about to sing for them, but it's fine. You have to wait to hear it. What else? What else? I wanted to say something. My train of thought. I just have a lot in my head.
Let me say this one thing. I have a song coming out soon. If by mentioning in the beginning, but yeah, Leona it's released on all streaming platforms.
Go stream.
Yeah. You should be actually getting is your YouTube channel ready?
Oh, forever ready.
Okay, so you should be able to actually receive a video on her. Let the people know how to find your YouTube channel.
So on YouTube, KDD Samsam, Kanjalo Nje, the S is Kidi $signs, like they said, Ki at DD Samsam. Also, if you can,
Samsam,
please provide
SU, ne?
yes,
yeah.
something we have for the inale hyphen maharing Samsam in between the Samsams.
We're recording this on the 80, yeah. Kgweding ya bo 5. Yeah? No, ke kgwedi ya bo 8.
Yes.
Ke kgwedi ya bo 8.
On the 5th.
Ke di 5. 2026 obviously. Just so hakere hosani you should be getting uskaba confused. But like by the time this video comes out, you should be able to go to her YouTube channel. Utlabona the promo for her upcoming single.
Yeah.
Trust me, totally worth it.
So in conclusion,
Oh yeah.
In conclusion, yeah. So I might be out, in. So keep on streaming, you know. Even if I'm not here, the podcast, my boy is working on some shit. Yeah. So that one will replace the Maluti podcast when I'm not around. Yeah. So go ahead and help him on that. But Linda, I'm working on I was telling him the other day, I'm trying to work on my thing. Maybe I'll start the vlogging stuff while I'm away, so that, you know, I keep myself busy. I keep you guys entertained with my journey.
We have a lot of content coming, guys.
Yeah, so with that one, be on the lookout for that. We're gonna post it on all platforms.
On
all platforms.
Stuff like the vlogging and all these other side stuff. A lot of those videos you're gonna be able to find on a YouTube channel called Ditulwana TV.
Yeah,
you're gonna be able to find a lot of that there.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
Whatever I didn't say, I missed. I'll say it next time.
We'll try to do another show, guys.
Soon,
we'll try. You know. But yeah, it's your boy VICE. That means Vice. That Alamlui. My guinea. And
Melito Kilamo, back with another one, back with the uniform, you know. Zaba Wells, everything, you know. We are within the things, you know.
Yeah. Again, please remember, like and subscribe. We're back.
Bye.
Hey yo.
melodi majita melodi chelete 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 mukota chelete Maluti chelete melodi araditaba Maluti chelete Ditulwana